The only way that AI can truly take over is if human beings are no longer in existence. Because here's the thing, when I write music, I write from what I need in my soul, because I know that every other human being has these same needs in their soul. I'm creating based off of what I know a human needs, but ChatGPT could never create from a place or inform from a place of personally knowing the needs of a person's soul.
We are here at Make Wakanda Real with Victory Boyd, who just got done singing and performing and giving us just all the feels. It was so good.
Listen, we're feeling good out here.
Yes. What was the last song that you sang?
It's called A Love Song from God.
I need dramatic effect right there. I need a sound effect added on that video.
There you go.
Okay. Tell me about the song, the inspiration behind it, the title.
Yeah. So this song I wrote, it's like the grand finale of a greater body of work called Confessions of a Lonely Girl, which is not released yet. But this song is a song that God gave me to let me know that he loves me. And the whole album is talking about love and the lack thereof, so it talks about all of the things that happen, especially nowadays in like relationships and on the dating scene. And it's like so many people give up and it feels safer just to give up. But then it's like all this loneliness and like all these things. And so, me as an artist, just experiencing, all of these things that are very human, I just wrote about it all, the honest feelings of it all. And then God, I was in my studio at my piano just singing, and I was singing to God, I need you. And then this thought came into mind. It was like, would you still want me if you didn't need me? It's like, I was thinking like, well, am I just singing to him because I need him or because I actually want? I'm thinking like an actual relationship, it's like, yeah. And then the thought came to my mind that, God's like, to me, he's like, I want you because I love you, not because I need you, but I want you and I want you a lot. Simply because I love you. This is happening in my mind while I'm sitting there singing and playing, and I'm just playing whatever comes to mind. And so then at this point, I just start singing, I love you at the top of my lungs. But I knew it was not me singing it was like God saying, I love you to me. Yeah. And so then after that, I was like, oh my gosh. So I had my voice recording going the whole time. And so I went back and I wrote a whole story about this guy who is pursuing this girl who's just like, it's like he's risking it all for her. And she's like, I didn't ask you to do all that. You know what I mean? It's like, he's like, but I already literally gave my life for you. You're literally gonna leave me standing here knocking on the door. Like when I gave everything. And in relationships it's like, yeah, but that's why we don't like guys buying stuff that's too expensive, because that's going to mean that what do I have to do in exchange for what he just did for me? On the flip side is sometimes in my experience, it's like, you just wish a guy would just like take the risk and not be so protective of his heart and just posture as your friend or whatever, all the things like. And so God is like, I'm not playing any games. Like I risked everything.
Yeah, gave everything.
Everything, just for the chance that you might say yes. Knowing that good and well, the people that he absolutely loves, many will actually say, nah, I'm good.
Yep.
But they're still worth the risk of everything. And I think if we just could understand this greater picture, if you put it in the context of what we experience with relationships, it's like nobody loves like God. Yeah. So anyways.
It's unconditional.
Exactly. So that's the whole background of that song.
Oh, I love that. And I'm so glad that you got to sing that here for people to witness that.
Right.
Yes, your empathy is so strong. Yeah. And before we started this interview, guys, I asked you, did you use AI? And you said no.
Listen, I probably should, because there's a lot that AI is good for, and it's going to like give people a lot of advantages as tools. But I kind of think of it, and maybe this is an old-fashioned way of thinking, but like, I don't particularly use cubic zirconium diamonds, you know what I mean? Like the fake, like the cheap. I don't take pleasure in using I don't want to say counterfeit, but let's just for lack of a better,
artificial.
Artificial counterfeit version when there's the ability to have the real.
Yeah.
It's like I would never feel as if I am adorned with something valuable if I'm wearing dollar store jewelry. You know what I mean? Exactly.
You want the diamond.
Exactly. I mean, I'm sure I can wear it for a moment in passing just to pretend, but like it's not going. I'm not going to feel a weight of value and
that
substance.
real human connection.
Yeah. Or just value in general.
Yeah.
It's like because it took 30 minutes to create that. Like, no, I want the real. But at the same time, sometimes I'm trying to be too real and like process for certain things could be expedited if I let go of certain things. Like, okay, AI can handle that, but
you can handle this portion, and I'll handle the rest.
Right. This is reserved for authentic value and genuine, added value to my life, and then AI can handle.
And I think that that's an important conversation to have. And the reason I mentioned your empathy is because that's something that ChatGPT and no other AI system can do. If you didn't have that empathy, if your heart wasn't soft and tender, if you were not receptive to God, if you didn't have your own spirituality that you nurtured, you wouldn't have that song.
Right.
Like you could have asked ChatGPT to try and make you a song about love and romantic relationships, and it wouldn't have been able to produce that because it doesn't have your experience, it doesn't have your relationship with God, it doesn't have your heart.
It can't feel just these intangibles. It only operates in this physical realm.
Yes.
But it doesn't operate. It is in the realm of your mind, will, and emotions, and your spirit, and all of that. And so, there's room for me to evolve. I'm not saying that I'll be stuck in the Stone Ages.
Okay, so you're open.
I'm open, but I just know that no matter how much. Well, okay, let me just say this though: the only way that AI can truly take over is if human beings are no longer in existence.
Yes.
Okay, so, and that is, we are threatened as a human race as well. So let me just say, because there's this talk of hybrid humans, right? Where it's like the humans are hybrid with robots.
Yeah.
So I don't know how much that will alter, but like, as long as, because here's the thing, when I write music, I write from what I need in my soul or what I have in my soul.
Yeah, you're feeding yourself.
Right. Because I know that every other human being has these same needs in their soul. So I'm creating based off of what I know a human needs. But ChatGPT, even it's intellectual, right? It's intelligent, but it could never create from a place or inform from a place of personally knowing the needs of a person's soul.
1,000%.
Right. And so there will always be human needs as long as they're humans.
It always will be. It's going to be some roles that ChatGPT and AI just can't take over.
Right.
Like therapists.
Listen.
Like it's not going to be able to do that.
Yeah.
But I'm curious. So I hear a little pocket of you that is like slightly open. Totally off limits for your writing process, though. That's not going to be involved. Or,
I think there are some things like it can. I might let ChatGPT or AI edit my vocals.
Okay.
Maybe. I'm very hands-on. Do all the heavy lifting, and then I come in and do the fine work.
Yeah.
But that's not writing. But some of this stuff that takes like 10 hours just to edit guitars or something. Like ChatGPT.
That doesn't take heart and soul
exactly
to edit guitars.
Right.
And I'm sure there's probably like admin things.
Yeah, stuff like that. I mean, like, okay, I don't have to do everything. Like robots can do that.
Okay, so I would love the next time I come across you,
Okay.
if I'm like, okay, have you used some AI yet?
Listen, I need to see AI that can, just specifically work in my field of work without trying to replace me. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Like do the actual
What
TVs.
if we did like a live experiment right now?
Okay.
Okay.
I'm down.
I got my phone right here.
Listen.
Now, so I am such a ChatGPT advocate for the things that don't take like my natural creativity
Right.
or like things that I'm like inner things. Is not my favorite for that. But what are some of the things that you don't like doing? And we'll just start a thread and like we'll talk to it. And also if you get the app, there's literally a talk button. And when we press that button, we can just speak. We don't have to code switch. We don't have to try and talk.
Okay.
It'll catch up on everything. We're just gonna talk to it.
Okay.
So what are the things that we could talk to ChatGPT about in real time that would be helpful?
Okay. Guys, don't hate me for this. I don't like responding to text messages.
Okay. Okay, so perfect. Let's make up a text message. What kind of text messages don't you like responding to? What would be like, oh my gosh.
No, well,
I
it's
don't
not
really
the
respond.
nature of the text messages as much as it's details that I have to think through to have a proper answer to respond.
Okay.
So it's like if I don't have the details,
What's something that it would ask that would be like, I don't want to type out and think through all those details.
what time is your flight tomorrow?
Okay. What time is your flight tomorrow? Because you gotta perform.
Exactly. It's like, I have to go through all the emails to find the itinerary that somebody booked 3 months ago. Like, it's just.
No, but I understand that.
I mean,
like,
and
who wants
every
to
day
do
is
that?
a new flight. It's like.
Every day is a new flight.
So the details.
Okay.
It's like, okay.
So, okay.
It's just very specific stuff where it just is continually piles up. Like, are you available at this time?
Okay, so that's like a scheduling thing.
Yeah, but those are just simple things that happen every single day
Yeah.
that I just would rather
Not do at all.
Exactly.
Okay, see, I wonder, at that point, I wouldn't be able to tell ChatGPT to go in your email and find the Delta flight.
Exactly, right. It's like I still have to stop what I'm doing, go
search for it.
Go search, and then yeah.
What about something that takes some like thinking power? Or like let's say you had an idea for a music video.
Okay.
And you were like, I have this idea, this is what I want to do, but I need you to write it in a way where I could pass it over to the director and they have all the information they need.
I wouldn't even begin to think that that's an option to ask.
You know where we can start?
Okay.
Hey, ChatGPT, I'm sitting here. Actually, hold on, let's pause this. They have another feature on here where it will talk back to you. They just got it. And it sounds human. Hey, ChatGPT, I'm sitting here with Victory Boyd, and Victory is trying to get a little bit more hit to ChatGPT and how to use it for her life without it taking over all the humanly aspects of her artistry. What are some ways she might be able to use ChatGPT to her advantage?
Not it.
Yeah.
Understand.
ChatGPT can be a great assistant for Victory Boyd and any artist, really. Here's how. Inspiration. Victory can ask for ideas on themes, lyrics, or even for feedback on her drafts. Organization. She can use it to keep track of her songwriting ideas, schedules, and to-do lists. Learning. If she's curious about music theory, history, or wants to explore new genres, ChatGPT can provide information. Promotion. It can help draft posts for social media, or
That's
even
helpful.
come up with a basic marketing
That's the
strategy.
one helpful
The key
thing.
is to use it as a tool that complements her creativity, not replace it. It's about making the process smoother, not taking the human touch away. How does she usually go about her creative process?
Wait, what was the question?
How do you go about your creative process? I'm screaming out the heavy breathing of like, I'm taking it back. But look, you could literally go on it and ask it to teach you how to use it.
Wow.
So just say like, these are my concerns.
Crazy.
I don't like this. I don't like that.
Oh.
I'm willing to use you, but I need you to help me figure out
I feel
how to use
silly
you.
telling a robot
I know.
what my creative process, like how does this robot know what I'm talking about? You know what I was literally about to say?
What?
I sit down with the Holy Spirit and I'm like, well, what does
I
that know
understand,
about all
ma'am.
of that?
And it may not know the details of it, but it might say, okay, well, when you sit down with the Holy Spirit, what are the type of things that you say? What are the type of questions that you ask? How does that process begin? Maybe I can give you some question prompts for you to take into prayer or whatever. Like, you just never know. And it might be helping you on the admin things more than anything.
Okay.
But I think it could be fun. And I think you could ask it to ask questions. We actually just spoke with Piff Marty, who's an artist. And he talked about how asking it to ask you questions to help figure things out is the key, because then it can get to know you. It can know what you will like and not like. So it won't ask you, things that deal with the humanly heart things if it's like, hey, she doesn't like that. I need to keep it admin. I need to keep it organizational focused.
Wow.
So, yeah,
girl, I'm about to go download ChatGPT. I've never used it. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, I love this moment. These are the type of things that happen at Make Wakanda Real. I really hope that you get that.
Yeah, no, I will. I'm my mind is blown that it actually comprehended everything you said.
Yeah.
And then
And what's crazy, what I think that you're either going to like it or you're either going to not, is this little voice feature right here is what I was saying. When it's going to record everything I'm saying, it's going to catch everything, and then it's going to convert it to text, so I don't have to type.
Right.
I love this because I don't want to type everything that I'm saying.
Exactly.
And I can just ramble.
Right.
The other feature I showed you is when it talks back to you and it sounds like a human. It literally will do things like, like it'll do like the pauses, and it'll stutter too. And I'm like, oh, that is crazy. And when I first heard it, it made me have a chill, because I'm like, oh, this is getting crazy. But then, like, for brainstorming ideas, I actually really enjoy when it talks back to me.
So let me see. Let me ask ChatGPT.
You want the human voice, or you want the text?
Let me ask ChatGPT.
You want the human to talk back to you, or you just want to talk to it?
Talk to it.
Okay, go ahead.
Hey, ChatGPT, write a song for me. I want it to be about overcoming fear and anxiety. And I want it to be a 60s Motown sounding ballad.
Okay.
He said, sure, I can draft something for you. Some lyrics.
And this is on ChatGPT 4, so it's like the advanced one. So it types a little bit slower than the other one. The regular ChatGPT, I'm screaming. The regular ChatGPT will be like instant, but it doesn't give you as creative, like helpful answers, and it's free.
Don't make me cry. In the heart of the night when shadows play and the world's tucked away, the silence screams. But there's a melody in the fear. A dream, a whisper of courage that's calling your name.
You know what would be crazy? If you said, write a song in the style of Victory Boyd. It could do that too.
Which
is also gonna freak you out, for sure.
Wow. The arc of this song. Okay, but can I hear it though?
What do you mean?
Will they sing it?
No. You gotta sing it. No, they're not gonna sing it, girl. It's not that good.
Okay.
It's not that good. It's not gonna sing it. It'll just give you the lyrics.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
Yeah. It's crazy. And you could literally say, write something that Victory Boyd would, and it will pull from your lyrics on the internet.
I don't know how I feel about that.
That might be a lot.
That was 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Chorus, step out of the shadows into the light. Dance away the fears that haunt your nights. Let the rhythm move you. Let the soulful truth guide you to the morning, bright and new.
Girl.
That's the hook.
That's the hook.
Verse 2, through the trials and tears we find our way. With every step we claim a brave... Okay, but here's the thing.
You're like, no.
It's too inspirational.
And that's where you have to tweak it. You could be like, this is too corny. I don't like this vibe. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Like, you can go back and forth with it. But also use it as a springboard. Like, it can't replace you. It's not you. So it's not going to be able to get it how you would, but it might be able to like inspire a thought or, you know, hey, I have, this is what I have so far. I'm really stuck on this next line, but I want it to be about blank. Give me 10 different ideas. I see the ideas, the lights going off in your head.
Well, this is just really informative for me because it's about how much output you can put out.
Yes.
Because I mean, I could write a melody to that, but I mean, it's not, to me, it's just, you know, like when there's just generic phrases, it's just like, it's gonna be a beautiful day today. It's like, you know,
nothing. Does nothing.
Exactly.
Makes you feel nothing. Makes you feel nothing. But yeah, and that's where you come in. You can freak it out.
Yeah.
Wow. I love this for you. I really do. Thank you for letting me show you some ChatGPT stuff and you're open to it.
It's making me want to sharpen up myself.
I'm excited.
Because like, we can't be out here writing songs that AI could have written.
No, exactly.
Now that you
That's
see
a good perspective.
what they can do is like,
have.
we have to be sharper in creativity and ingenuity has to be at an all-time high, because this is going to come up behind it and learn everything we do and then do it. Like, so we got to stay 10 steps ahead in ingenuity.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
That's a good takeaway.
I mean, that's what I'm getting.
Yes.
That's an A+ inspirational song right there.
Yes. Good little jingle, corny type vibe. But you know. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
This was so good.
Yeah.
So nice to meet you.
Thanks for teaching me all this.
Amazing.
Yeah.
You're very welcome.